Hi guys, one final unboxing and first impressions today. You know what it is. Yes, it is Maison Anthony Marmin. So when I went to Dubai a couple of weeks ago, I did visit the store. I do like a very quick video to show you guys the store, how it looks whilst I was there. I did want to do vlogging while I was there actually. I wanted to speak properly and show you guys all of the fragrances. But I don't know why that day I was feeling very overwhelmed and things didn't go exactly how I had planned. If you do want to watch that video though, you can watch it again on my YouTube channel. It was a couple of weeks ago and it's one of the Dubai fragrance vlogs and it's called Maison Anthony Marmin. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all of the fragrances again that I got, and I'm just going to quickly give you my first impressions on the fragrances and just quickly run through the notes as well. So first up we've got this one here, which is, let's see what this is. So this is FBI, which is Fabulous Blend from India. So quite a few of you actually asked me to check this out whilst I was there, and I did, and I thought it was really nice. So FBI is a masculine fragrance, but it's a very beautiful blend. In fact, let me just try it on and tell you what I think of it. So the oil itself as well is really thick, which just goes to show that quality ingredients have been used to create it. So it is quite a dark fragrance, and I think that's what makes it very masculine. So it's mainly based around like oud and ambergris. In fact, the top notes in this are amber and dry fruits, and you can definitely feel the dry fruits from the first application. Then in the mid notes you've got oceanic ambergris and leather, and in the base notes you've got milk chocolate and oud hindi. So it is very much a dark masculine scent, but it's got like some warmness to it, if that makes sense. You can clearly feel the dry fruits, and I felt that when I was in store as well and I tried it for the first time. And eventually after a couple of minutes as well, you can start to feel like a texture of chocolate as well. To me though, FBI Fabulous Blend from India actually reminds me back in the day when I was very, very small, and I used to go with my dad to the barber shop when he used to have a haircut. It used to smell like this there, and that's what it reminds me of. Funnily enough, that barber shop is still there where it was all those years ago. Still run, not by the same guy, because it was run by the father and the son then eventually took over. But both father and son were very good friends of my dad's. This fragrance reminds me of that memory, and that's probably why I got it, because I like scents that remind me of a very beautiful memory in my life. So that is Fabulous Blend from India by Maison Anthony Marmin. So the next one I'm going to show you is it should be the RBX59. Yes, it is. So the next one I'm going to show you is RBX59. So RBX59 is for men and for women, and actually is a meaningful name for the fragrance house themselves. So in this one you've got top notes of flowers from Himalaya and sweet woody notes. You've got mid notes of patchouli, creamy vanilla, oriental amber and Indian sandalwood, and the base notes are Indonesian oud and musk. So again, this one stood out for me quite a bit. Nobody told me to try this out when I was in store, but I did, and I thought it was different. And I thought that it wasn't one that was spoken about, so I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with it. But I did want to get it and then eventually do a full review on it for you guys. So I'm just going to do a first impressions and tell you what I think of this. So I'm not going to put it on my skin because I've already put quite a bit of perfume on, but I'm just going to smell it off the applicator and tell you what I think. So initially I definitely feel florals and a light musk base coming from the scent. As the house said in their description, it's not too eastern and it's not too western either. It's like in between, but it's a beautiful soft smell of flowers with musk. Have some very, very light sweetness, but it's very difficult to actually detect this. It's lingering somewhere though, but I think the main scent that you get from this initially is a very soft floral scent with a soft musk touch. Just the only problem I'm having is that the applicator doesn't go inside the bottle properly. It kind of gets stuck and then it's getting dented, if you can see. It's probably something I should have raised while I was there and got the bottle changed, but it's fine. I'm just going to fix it up later actually. So that one is the RBX59, and then there's these samples over here as well. So at the time of my purchase, I think there was an offer going on that if you spend over like $99 US, you get a free bottle of Oud Sumatra, and that's what this is over here. I can't remember actually if this has been discontinued. Check it out on their website. I can't remember from the top of my head. Oud Sumatra again is described as a masculine scent, and of course has Indonesian oud in the base notes. So the top notes are wet wood, fresh green notes, and a hint of orange. The base notes are almonds and lemongrass, and the base notes are patchouli and Indonesian oud. I haven't tried this. I didn't try this whilst I was there. I didn't try this when I got back to the hotel, and I haven't tried this at all so far. So I'm going to try it now for the first time. Again, I'm not going to put it on my skin because I've got enough fragrances on, but I'm going to smell it from the applicator and just tell you how it is. So this is quite strong, not overly strong. It's not overpoweringly strong, but it's thick strong, if that makes sense. Very difficult to actually describe the smell. This is actually a difficult one, and one that I'll have to revisit and do a full review on for you guys. It's because it's very, very different. As I said, it reminds me of the smell of wet wood when it's rained. That's actually a coincidence because it's raining here right now as well. So that one is Oud Sumatra. And then I've got two samples in here as well. One is on Shekhar Arabi and the other one is on Mukhallat Badawi. So Shekhar Arabi has actually recently been changed. It's actually been changed today, not drastically, but the house did announce that they've made some changes to Shekhar Arabi. By the time you watch this video, though, it might be a couple of days or a week from since they've changed it. But Shekhar Arabi was previously the private collection, but then as I mentioned in my other video, that they've got rid of the term private collection, and now the fragrances that sat in the private collection sit in different categories. Shekhar Arabi is very, very beautifully traditionally Middle Eastern. It's very strong, it's a very, very good quality, and no wonder it was expensive. But as I said, they've changed it, so I'm not gonna try it for you now because if you go to purchase it now, you'll probably get the newer version, and I don't want you to get confused with what I'm saying and what's actually available. But I will revisit this and probably speak to you guys about this in another video because it really is a nice one. So Mukhallat Badawi is quite a strong fragrance, very traditionally Middle Eastern, as I said, and it's quite famous in Dubai. So as the fragrance house said, that it's very popular and one of their best sellers in Dubai. But in the western part of the world, people don't usually find it attractive. So Mukhallat obviously means like a mixture, and that's probably what makes this fragrance quite strong. So in this you've got tobacco absolute and patchouli from Indonesia, saffron, dry fruits and myrrh from Oman. Then you've got palm tree trunk and oud Cambodia. So it is a strong fragrance, but again, I'm going to revisit this in another video and tell you what it looks like, because it's quite, in my opinion, initially it was quite complex. Like I couldn't tell you exactly what I was smelling or what I was feeling. All I could say that it was very strong, it was quite masculine, and it was very, very Middle Eastern and very traditional. And I can see why it's very successful in that country and in that part of the world. But as I said, in the UK, I'm not really sure if people would like this type of scent because it has like that traditional Arabic touch to it. But I will revisit this in another video and tell you guys what I think, and probably do a full review rather than a first impressions, because I need to be able to try it out and study it properly. So thank you for watching today's video, guys. If you have any questions on Maison and Marmin, then do drop it in the comments box below. Otherwise, do look out for full reviews on these fragrances coming soon. If you're new to my channel, then please do subscribe. For those that have already subscribed, thank you for your continued support.